We are ready. At this point, we want to report to the cloud. Take it away, Dr. Von Mundi. Um, can you unmute? Unmute, Dr. Mundi?
Okay, sorry. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good day and welcome to another amazing Thursday with One Heart movement. Each time women gather in circles of love with each other, the world heals, the world loves more, and the world grows more and better. And I want to welcome you all here today. Everyone here is so important. And that is why we are all here today. You are so welcome here today, especially to the new members that recently joined our One Heart movement. You are so highly welcome, sisters, and we love you. This is the place to be. A warm welcome, especially to our pillars in the house, our three pillars, the men that are really waging us, supporting us, nudging us to move ahead. Francis, uh, John Barilla, and Mr. Francis Tay, you all are welcome here. And I just want to thank my fellow sisters that always come together. I see the sleepless nights that you spend, especially as we live in several different worlds. While others are sleeping, others are awake, we see what we are doing, and I really appreciate you for working behind the scenes. So, and I thank our returning sisters. For those who are unable to be here today, we know that we are sisters working in the circle of love, either in the background or in spirit. You are here with us in spirit. For one reason or the other, you might not have been able to be here, but we are praying and hoping that next week you will be here too. And for those who cannot make it, I still say, you know what? There's another time. A better Thursday too is coming. And then many thanks to our wonderful, amazing CEO, who is the reason why we all are gathered here today. He gathered us all over the world. And now we are also gathering here as women from the heart, sisters from the heart. And so we just want to thank him for that. And above all, we thank the Creator, the Almighty God, who made this to happen. This did not happen out of accident. There is someone more powerful who brought us here together to make this to happen for us. And I just want to thank him on behalf of One Global Movement. So, a woman, I'm going to make a little speech here so that my sister Reka can take it away. A woman in harmony with her spirit is like a river flowing. She goes where she wants and arrives at her destination ready to be herself and only herself. That means that we are women. We are the centerpiece of every society. We hear about mama, mama, mama every day. But we also understand that that mama cannot be there without papa. But the woman is the one that brings love, the glue that glues the home together, the glue that glues the community, the neighbors, the world together. And we are here today for that purpose, that reason that the world must know that We came this way, that God sent us this way for a reason, not just to come and just eat and sleep. We are here for the reason because when a woman truly from her heart stretches out her hand or her prayers or even her eyes or even her silence, the world begins to wake up. The world begins to put smiles. They begin to smile. They begin to know that, oh, there is hope for me. Children of the world begin to know that, oh, there is a mother. And like my grandmother taught us, that mothers are one. That is why we are here as sisters and mothers as one. Because a child, a daughter, a son, anywhere in the world is my son, my daughter, they are our children as women of One Heart movement, because we are here to love, to heal, to nurture, to water, to build, to create, and to teach others to do the same. So that is so important. So the greatest book of wisdom says, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Speak up for the downtrodden, those who have been pushed to the backwaters of life, those who are down there, they don't know how to get up just because of society, or maybe families, or maybe friends. We need to, as women, no matter what it takes, to pick them up and know that we are there. That is why we are sisters, true sisters. And remember, when you truly love, when you truly ask for something from your heart for a sister, you're asking for it for your own self. You're building your own self up. So that is so important. So a sister is a gift to the heart, a friend to the heart, a golden thread to the meaning of life, and a centerpiece of the home, the family, villages, communities, and the world. We are all sisters. We hang out. We help one another. We tell one another our worst fears and biggest secrets. And then, just like real sisters, we listen and don't judge, but do our very best to help from our heart. We are going to fall. I am going to fall. And I expect you to catch me, to pick me up with a smile, no matter what. Our different characters, our different outlook, our different structures, our different orientation, our different upbringing, our different destination, our different colors is just that beauty that God created for us to come together to make things even more beautiful for ourselves, our families, our husbands, our villages, our communities, and the world. So thank you so much for that. I am just so thrilled because I always say when I think about my background and think about where I'm speaking today, I know that God has sent you all to help me build myself and to build the youth, the children of the world. We're going to do this together. I love you all and thank you so much. So I think, Sister Reka, it's your turn. Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome and that's amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Yvonne Windy. And sister, yes, we all are here. And I would once again like to thank all of you, all the sisters and the brothers, those who are with us for this One Heart movement. And that's powered by Wow Womenpreneurs. What that means is that we have one heart and we have one chance. Let's build together, and let's build it means let's learn together, and let's educate and spread it to the world what we can do together. And why this movement is so required, as we had already discussed in the last and previous session as well, is because we are opening our hearts to the world, and we are trying to connect to the world, because the connection will obviously make this world a better place. So taking the experience from each other and giving something that we all would have together will make a different place altogether. So I would really like to thank all the sisters today, those who are with us, and the brothers. The reason is that when we are together, we will make a difference to the world. Thank you, Lynn Nakamoto sister. Thank you, Davina, for this beautiful, beautiful creation that you have with all the sisters and brothers together in the poster. In one poster, we can adjust n number of faces, and this is definitely going to bring a movement that's going to come true for everyone. The passion. And talking about the topic of today, it's a beautiful topic. uh, the strategy, and that's coming, the creative business strategy. When we talk about the strategy is required from the very start when the child is born. Sending the child to the school means sending or creating, the parents have to create a kind of strategy to send the child to the school for the very first day, for the very first time, wherein the child is going to sit for a couple of hours without the parents. So this strategy starts from the very beginning. To coming to any point of life, the strategy is a very important part, and it plays the major role where you would be able to change your life. So talking about the strategy, coming into the business, creative business strategy is one of the very important topics. And I really would request everyone to let's just listen to each and every word, because one of our sisters, and I'm sure you have seen her in many, many webinars and in many sessions, giving her best presentations with her heart and soul. I'm talking about our sister, Yasmin, all the way from UK. And she has taken time to give this, prepare this presentation for us so that we can have at least a little of it, the knowledge together today. So an earnest request to please do not unmute yourself. Let us all have Yasmin to speak her heart today for this particular topic, and let's learn together, because this is a very important topic. So I would like to call upon Yasmin, and let's have a round of applause for her because she deserves this. Thank you so much, Yasmin, and the stage is all yours.
Thank you very much, and I'm so privileged and honored to be part of this platform with our brothers and sisters. Also remember, the boys we have, our shoulders, you are our pillars, because every girl who has got brothers is a little brat, and she's been treated as a princess. So that's who we are with you. So today, as we are group, and this group has been running a few months right now, we just cover up. It doesn't mean that we are expertise or we are the chosen ones to be here, but everyone is open to bring any subject in the future. So as requested, I'm going to present this short. I research and I read a lot. And as I said, I have learned this business in the hard way. So we are going through this creative business strategy. Everything, the PDF is in the chat. You can take it away. We are sisters and we are mothers. As much as I cater for my family, is as much as I will cater for my fellow Ombasifians here. So I will start sharing. Yes. Okay, so business strategy. Why do we need the business strategy? Why we have chosen this subject, especially our girls, Raka and Davina and Lynn and Yvonne has chosen this subject, because right now we need to have a kind of basic understanding about where we want to go with our business. Our CEO always tells us we have given you the vehicle for a success, and it's everybody's DNA how you make it far, which means this vehicle of Ombasif will be facilitating our journey in success. But everybody is not going to be at the same level. Some of us will be at the top, and some of us will stay in the middle. And our aim is to lift everyone together, as our slogan says, we are in it to win it. So right now we are thinking, as OneBasf has made their trademark and also copyrights, it's time we are thinking our enterprise or organizing. So what we need? Business strategy. Developing a business strategy. Phase 1, who we are in your organization, values and mission. Phase 2, where are we now? Is what analyzes performance. Phase 3 is where do we want to go? Goals and objectives. How we will know we have arrived at performance and targets. And phase 5 is how are we getting there? Actionable steps. This is, even I'm starting zero with you guys. Every one of us. So the successful business strategy starts from getting organized. Keep detailed record, analyze your competition, because everybody has got a field in this vehicle of OneBasf, or we have community or countries to reach. Analyze your competition, understand the risk and rewards, be creative, stay focused, be prepared to make sacrifices, provide great services. What is it? In the business world, professionals are obsessed with tactics because they can help them meet their short-term goals. But if all you do is focus on the short-term goal, you wouldn't spend enough time or energy figuring out how you can succeed in the long term. OneBasf Global founding members, fortunately, building a strategy can help you achieve both short-term and long-term goals. A strategy focuses on a principle, which help you think instead of tactics, which help you execute. So it allows you to concentrate on why your business does certain activities, not just how you do them or what you do. Read on to learn exactly what a business strategy is and how you can build an effective one day. So it's up to you to research, because usually I research and read, and it rewards me. Know how. Your business strategy is a roadmap for achieving your business goals. It establishes a set of principles that inform your business priorities, decisions, and actions. It's not, however, the actual tactics you will leverage to execute your business strategy. Your business strategy should be based on your overall mission for the company. For some brands, it will be a global market expansion. For others, it may be more important to double down, investing in existing markets they are already successful in. Regardless of your end goals, creating an effective business strategy will require true research beforehand. So, what we need, how to build business strategy. This is the point that you want to take. It's a roadmap. So building your roadmap this is what you have to think. Number 1, identify your business, aspirations and values. Conduct a self-assessment. Pinpoint which segment of your market you want to capture. Determine how you will beat your competition. Set clear goals. Make a plan. Figure out which competencies are needed to beat your competition, that we are saved from that competition, because we got this gigantic company, we are just taken off like an eagle. So in that case, and we are lucky to start with this company at early bed, founding members, and sustain your business success. Decide which management system are needed to hone those competencies. Measure your results. Be flexible and willing to adapt. Consider hiring a business consultant, because also Ash, remember in a webinar, I remember he accepted when he gives us everything.
You're breaking out.
Really? It's my internet, I think. How are you hearing right now?
I think it's okay. It's okay, Davina. I think it might be on your side. I can hear Yasmin all right.
Okay. Ash also accepted that when everything is settled down, you can use commerce and also shop and market or something like that. So you can expand your business as much as you like. As he said, we are always, he's always giving you the vehicle to succeed.
Hold on 1 second. Someone is drawing
Yes.
inadvertently on the PowerPoint. So whoever's using their finger or mouse right now, kind of pause on that because it's drawing on the presentation. Thank you.
So, as if I give you a traditional speech or way that the basic people can understand, is this world that we are living, governments always set some kind of open doors. If you have been a worker and you became sick, if you have long-term sick, if you have got accident, if you become retired, if you are a woman who has given a birth, if you could become bankruptcy, they will open the doors, but they will not come and rescue you. So it's for you to look for the help that's needed. So this kind of open doors that OneBasf is giving us is the way you want to succeed. Which kind of business do you want to add up? Identify your business, aspirations, and value. In business, traditional goal setting lets you measure what you do, but it doesn't lend itself to govern how you do it and why. And if you only focus on the result, it can sometimes incentivize you to take a course of action that prioritize your organization's needs over your customers' needs. Conduct self-assessment to help you focus more on your purpose and process instead of just your results. Consider setting and anchoring to an inspiration or your vision for your business in the future. When building your business strategy, it will inspire you to do work that better serves your customers. Once you set an anchor to an inspiration, you can add your goal to acquisition, which will help you simultaneously produce customer-centric work and hit your numbers. Once you have figured out your business aspiration and values, it's time to conduct a self-assessment to help you evaluate the best avenues for business growth and success. You can do this by conducting a SWOT analysis to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for your business. What do you do well and how you can capitalize on what can be improved and how. Pinpoint which segment of your market you want to capture. Once you have figured out your business aspiration and values, it's time to conduct a self-assessment to help you evaluate the best avenues for your business growth and success. You can do this by conducting a SWOT analysis, identifying strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. What do you do well and how can you capitalize on that? What can be improved and how? Somebody's playing. Hello.
Yes, we're trying to figure out who it is. Has anybody figured out who's doing that?
Oh.
What you want to do, maybe stop sharing and return again, and all the marks will disappear.
Okay.
So,
the host can know who that person is, because the name will be written, on the.
Yeah, I was looking, I didn't see the name. Usually I can see, but it's one of the 51 people here is marking the presentation. So anybody who is here, please don't use your mouse or stylus or finger at this time. Just please attend the presentation. Thank you.
Your product or service most likely is not the best for your entire market. So it's crucial to pinpoint the segment or segments of your market that benefit the most from your product or services. So this business strategy is not only concerned about your business with OneBasf, because OneBasf is doing a lot of things and it's a gigantic company and we are sure that it will take off like crazy. But we have been given also to use the vehicle of Ambasif. If everybody have a passion to do some kind of business, whether it's charity, you know, a humanitarian, opening another business, selling shoes, or I don't know anything, or cars, so you can use it this time. Customers who genuinely need and want your product or service are also the customers who train the longest and are at least likely to churn, boosting your customer's lifetime value and lower your customer acquisition costs. Figure out which competitors are needed to beat your competition and sustain your business success. Unfortunately, passion is not enough to beat your competition and rocket to the top of your industry. Talent and skill are just as crucial. Depending on your aspirations, goals, and market, you need to figure out which type of teams and employees you need to develop and recruit to not only beat your competition, but to also sustain your success. For example, you may need to recruit more engineer staff or hire a data scientist, as we have seen Ash is doing. Experience your niche to achieve your goals. Measure your results. It's not enough to simply set a goal and hope things work out. You will need to actively monitor your progress if you want to achieve greatness. As mentioned previously, you should be checking your plan monthly to make sure things are running as they should. Evaluate your metrics to ensure your team is meeting key performance indicators, KPIs. If they are not meeting them, find out why and come up with solution to get things back on track. Be flexible and willing to adapt. Along with the measuring your result, it's also a good examine where your strategy is falling short and make changes. Are there changes in the industry or external factors that impact your current strategy? This may be an opportunity for you to adjust your approach. Your plan is your roadmap, but it should be also flexible enough to pivot along with your business. Consider hiring a business strategic consultant whenever you have the ability or you become bigger. Of course, you will need to take different direction if you want to add up your another business. If all of the steps above seem overwhelming, you have the resources. Considering hiring outside help. Business consultant can provide guidance and training to help you achieve your goals, your business goals. Principle over tactics. We live in a day and an age where the internet is overloaded with advice. You have access to countless amount of tips and tricks that could potentially help you build a successful business. But without the ability to think critically about whether these tips and tricks actually apply to your specific situation, you will never reach long-term success. That's why strategy is so important. It grounds your business in principle that can apply to almost any situation, and in turn, help your business achieve both its short-term and long-term goals. Thank you very much. And also, I will advise you to do a landing page right now, thinking about logo and branding your business right now and promoting it. Thank you very much. And you have got all the PDF in your files. You can just go back and do more research if you like.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's an amazing one. Yes, thank you so much. And that is the reason we say, let's be together, learn a little from somebody, learn a little from someone else, then it will continue and we all would learn and teach each other. Thank you so much, Yasmin, for taking out your precious time to give us this valuable information. And this is going to be very valuable for many of us. Please, you can keep the PDF which is being sent to you to this Zoom link as well. So you can save it, and let's just share it as much as we can, because this is how we will be able to go ahead and spread the strategy to the world, right? So yes, I would really like everyone to raise your hands and speak out your words, speak out your heart, so that we can at least have a gratitude for our sister today, Yasmin sister. And before we proceed further, I would call on Amina sister first of all, because Amina also is giving her special time to this OneHeart movement, and she is standing very strong with us for this movement to be as successful as it should be. Thank you so much, and over to you, Amina.
Thank you, Reka. Greeting to you all, my brothers and sisters on this platform. And Eid Mubarak too. This is the second day of our Eid. And this platform, we just start from scratch. It's called, Wow, WomenPreneurs. So this movement is by Wow, WomenPreneurs. And why we are learning together? Because we have got each other and we have an aim and purpose to fulfill. We wanted to change the world in our own way. We wanted to do something together. So that's not appropriate that we learn individual. That's why we came here and learn something new. And that's what we are going to do every single week. We are going to learn something to each other, because everyone has experiences. We have a lot of women and men, our brothers who are supporting us, who have a great knowledge individually. We have engineers, we have internet security experts, we have a health professionals, we have, politicians, but we don't need no political. We have a business managers, we have a marketers and a digital specialists, we have a journalists, we have all sorts of professionals. That's why we choose to come together and learn together and have got together to each other. We are, and such that how we are going to do that? We are going to do it virtually. Virtually, most of us, we never seen each other in face to face, and then we love each other virtually. We can touch each other, we can kiss each other, we can hug each other, but then we are hugging and kissing and sending flowers and love and red hearts virtually. That is what is called a love. That's what is called, one family. And that's why we are gathering here. And without Ash Mufarah, we would not be here. I would not know about Lynn Makamoto. I would not know about Reka, Dr. Yvonne, Davina, our Hollywood, John Brilla. I would not get that chance. I would not get that chance without Ambassador. I would never know these people individually. Yeah, so that I am very, very lucky to have my brothers and sisters, the affiliates of Ambassador. And now, as we have a business and we are a businesswoman and men, we need to skill up ourselves. So that's why we are learning. And I am really glad to have my twin sister, Yasmin. She is my sister. Yes, we came from same country, from Somalia, far away from where we are living. But we got each other, me and her. She is my twin sister. And I'm really glad that I have learned so much from her. And one by one, you are going to learn, from us, each from each of us. And thank you so much, Reka, to give me this opportunity, and all of you. I love you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Amina. We love each other. Yes, that's how we would be able to create the One Heart movement. The reason why this name has been given the One Heart movement is only because we can feel and we can express with each other with one heart. That means with the heart and the soul, like Mr. Ash Mafare has created the vision. And yes, sister, thank you so much, Amina. We could feel the the bonding, and we could feel the what you have at the moment in your heart. You share your heart with your soul. Thank you so much. And Yasmin, yes, we all are sisters, and we will cherish each other. We will cherish each moment with each other and grow stronger. That is how we will be able to create this movement successful. I really would love to request everyone so that we can have your hand raised, and we would be able to call your names. That is how we would make it a little easier for each other. Before we have any hand raised, I would like to call Lynn Nakamoto's sister to have her feeling expressed with us. Thank you. And over to you, Lynn, sister.
Certainly. Wow. What a great webinar we have today. I enjoyed Yasmin's presentation. Lots of good information. And, everyone's going to digest it in their own way. So whether we have business experience or not, it's okay, because you pick up little nuggets from that presentation that Yasmin had. At whatever level we are, whatever we've done in the past, or maybe we don't have any experience in business, it doesn't matter, because you can pick up points that are going to help you. So wherever you are at, just start from there and pick up knowledge as you go. So thank you, Yasmin, for that tremendous information that you shared. There was a lot of information. And as you get motivated to learn more, you certainly can go to Google, right? And if there are certain key points in there that resonate with you, certainly type in those keywords into Google and get more information and learn on your own. Because, it's all about lifelong learning. We as women are learning every second and every minute and every hour of every day of our lives. And we are a work in progress. Forums such as this one gives us just a platform for us to express our needs, our wants, our dreams, our goals. So this is why I feel this particular webinar is going to be a gem to the world. Women coming together. It doesn't matter where we're from, what our backgrounds are, what our race is, what our religion is. What unifies us is that we are all women, and women share more alike than they have differences. That's my opinion. We have a lot in common, right? So it's a wonderful place to be. I'm really happy with the turnout today. We are live streaming to YouTube right now. So we encourage you to tell your friends, family, colleagues, etc., about this particular webinar. People can watch the recording. That's where most of our views come, not from the live, but from the recording. So each one of us here, you can spread the news via these recordings. So this is why I always say the same thing: promote, 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 because we have such a great message for the world, right? And it's only going to make an impact if people hear the message. How are they going to hear this message? It's through these recordings, right? Because people are in different time zones, so not everybody can listen to the live, and that's understandable. Some people are asleep at this moment, right? But the recording is certainly accessible. So we do ask you to, we're going to have a new channel, right, Reka, by next week? And,
yes, it's already there, and we would be able to use it from next week.
Okay, do you have the name of that channel?
It's One Heart Movement.
Okay, so everybody, what you can do is you go to YouTube, in the search bar, you type in One Heart Movement, the channel will come up. We ask you to then subscribe and click the bell icon so you will know every time there's new content on the channel. Also, if you would share that channel with others, share the link. So we want this movement to be humongous. It's going to start small. We have to start somewhere. So we're starting with us here. But eventually, think about it, thousands, hundreds of thousands, probably millions, I anticipate, belonging to this particular group and supporting it. So I'm really excited about this humble beginning we have that is eventually going to be massive. Thank you so much. Back to Reka or Yvonne. Thank you.
Yes, Sister Yvonne, it's over to you.
Okay, I just want to give the opportunity to anyone that wants to make a comment on this wonderful presentation. Make a comment. What idea have you taken? What question do you have? But also, I want to also give the opportunity to our three pillars in the house, our men, if they have one or two things to say, especially on this wonderful presentation from our sister Yasmin. But I also want to thank you so much, Amina. I felt you, and I even had tears in my eyes. I am just so happy that we all are together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. And yes, I would really love to call upon John Pirella, our brother, who is supporting us. And, you know, when we have brothers together, especially when it is a woman, like One Heart Movement and presenting by Wow Womenpreneurs, and we have brothers with us who are supporting us, that makes a difference. And from here, yes, together we all will be able to move on with this movement. So John Varela, brother, the stage is all yours.
You just need, everyone who wants to speak, you need to raise your hand so that we can unmute you. So go ahead and raise your hand if, okay. We have Zaida right now with her hand raised. So all we have to do is whoever's going to do that is ask Zaida to unmute and then she can speak.
Oh,
All right.
welcome, Zaida.
Thank you. Thank you, Reka. Thank you, Lean. Thank you, everyone. Amina, Yvonne. I really enjoyed the presentation. It brings me back to my experience about 2 years ago when I and my sister tried to help some 20 single mothers, refugees, to earn a living. Obviously, they were capable of making goodies, cakes, you know, delicious dishes. So we tried to put them on a platform, Instagram specifically, with all the beautiful pictures, and hoping that people would notice us and start ordering from us. But it wasn't as simple as that. You know, I'm just sharing my experience and what I learned from that. Hopefully, you know, some can relate to it. So we happen to have a family friend who is sort of a celebrity, you can say, who has like over 800,000 followers. So we got him to, you know, promote this group of people. We were getting orders for about 2 weeks, and then that's it. things were quiet all over again. So basically what we did was the ladies were to work from home, and we had 2 more refugees who were capable of one of them capable of taking the orders on WhatsApp, and the other one to handle the accounts. Okay, and these 2 ladies also would get a profit out of it for their service. So what happened was, sometimes there were people who ordered, people who live far away, and they ordered from this group of ladies who happen to live in a certain area, most of them. So the delivery costs were high. Okay, and because of that, that was not an attractive thing for the customers. So these are the things that we did not anticipate until we went through it, until we went through it. Then we realized, okay, we cannot have them all at one place, or perhaps we have to have them in a few a few locations, or we need to just focus on that area around where they all live. So these are experiences coming from people who are, we are not business people. I'm a teacher, so it was my first experience trying to help out these ladies, and eventually we decided that we cannot go on, and we're just hoping that with the coming of the apples, we can come up with a new strategy, because the what we did before was, it did not require any what do you call it, any gosh, I can't remember the word. I mean, we didn't have to someone please help me out. The word is just not there. Investment. There was no investment allocated. It was all, work from home, no office, no kitchen and all that. But hopefully with more funds, we are able to do things in a much professional way. So that's about it. Hopefully, we learn something from this. Thank you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Eda. That's how we are experiencing and sharing our own part of life that we have experienced, right? And this will help us as well. And in the coming time, yes, as we are talking about the Apple and the investment, that will for sure fall. And we would be able to have our businesses and have our part of what we have as in strategy for the businesses in future, our passion that we would be able to build together. Individually, we would be able to do it with a better manner, and the strategy would help us to grow our businesses and our passion as well in future. Thank you so much for sharing that. And moving on, we would have Dr. Benny.
Thank you so much, Sister Reka, for giving me this opportunity. Sister Yasmin, magnificent presentation. Yes, please. I will say greetings to each and everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my queens and kings all over the globe. Please give me a minute. I want to take this special moment to really thank our Heavenly Father for bringing all of us here together. You guys may not believe in God, but our CEO does. So that is why most of the time I have to say thank you to him. Thank you to our Father. He sent our visionary to all of us. our visionary is called Mr. Ash Mafera. He decided to share this vision to you and I. And that is why I want to thank him every day. And the tech brothers and sisters, Brother Kamal. Now, this topic about creative business strategy, Sister Yasmin, yes, you spoke. If you guys don't mind, I wrote a little bit of definitions, which hopefully it will make other people. I know that you wrote your definitions, but if you don't mind, I have some few definitions that will also, hopefully it will entice some people to really know more about the business strategy or the creative strategy, if you don't mind. Thank you. Now, so a business strategy is a plan of reaching a specific objective that a company like OnPassive or any other company all over the globe or entrepreneurs set. It involves understanding, right, what the business does, what it needs, what it wants to achieve, and how to allocate resources and the set of priorities accordingly. So a business strategy is different from a mission, which is what the business wants to accomplish, or a vision, which is the desire and detestation for that business. A business strategy helps organizations like us or any other organization to meet an expectation of what? The stakeholders. Now, let me just give you a minute what that stakeholder is. A stakeholder is a person or group that has an interest or concern in an organization like us. Stakeholders can be customers. Remember, we are going to be customers, right? Customers, suppliers, communities, government, and to create a framework for working into the same direction. Now, what is a creative strategy? It is a blueprint of your company to create that outline, how you can plan to meet a specific goal and objectives, like what? Your company's brand identity, marketing, long-term business growth. Now, an effective creative strategy involves what? Mixtures of strategic goals and innovative approaches to meet those goals. In your strategy, you should define what? Your target audience, right? The audience. Now, a target audience is a group of people with what? Demographics, the interests that align with your brand. The purpose of marketing to this target audience is to what? Focus your effort and reach the groups that are most likely to buy your solutions. And you guys know about our solutions, right? Or Tracker, or Bless, or Connect, and the rest. Now, another thing is to identify the actions that you want in your audience to take. Then explain the strategy that you will use to make these actions happen. Now, in my conclusions, having a creative strategy is very important because it is the best way to ensure your products align with your expectation. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I just want to thank our CEO for what he has done, Brother Kamal, Brother Nazar, Professor Susan, and the all media teams. Most importantly, our tech brothers and sisters for what they are doing to us. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Benny. This is an amazing one. Yes, why the strategy is important. You explained it very well. And that's very true. When you have to spread your products to the market, when you have to let your brand be identified by the market, and this is very important, and we all have to make the strategy in the coming time, because our business is for sure growing, and so we will be growing as well with the business, right? So let's move on, and I really am happy today. Why? Because womenpreneurs have a couple out here. One of the couples who have been working very hard for On Passive day and night, Rob Lynn together. Thank you so much for giving your valuable and precious time to this business. It means a lot. And I really would love to hear 2 words from our brother, Rob, because the way you both are working for On Passive, it's commendable. You're the gems.
Okay. My 2 words are wow, women. This movement started, probably started a long time ago, but really has come to the light within On Passive. And hashtag wow, women is making a difference around the world. You have been noticed by executives within the company. You've been noticed by leaders, both male and female. And as I watch each week, even though I don't hop on each week, I see that your numbers are growing, and there's a reason for that. And the reason, I know I've spoken more than 2 words, but is the heart of all you women, and the heart that you show the world by what you do together as a family. So thanks a lot for having me. My honor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. That means a lot. And your presence along with Lynn, along with Sister Lynn, it means a lot to everyone. Moving on, and as you said, we are being noticed. The women across the world are being noticed. These words, these words gives us so much strength. So wake up all the women across the globe. We are being noticed. And this movement, the OneHeart movement, is for sure going to spread all over the world. Thank you so much. And after this, I would really love to call Esther with us. I've given you the option to unmute yourself. Esther, I believe, right? If I've taken the name correctly.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to just say a few things to this wonderful movement. It is really exciting. It is heartwarming. It is something to be looked up to. To be honest, with the way things are going with this movement, we will be the envy of the whole world. I am very glad and happy that I have got the knowledge of it through my sister, Dr. Yvonne, who called my attention to it. I am really proud that I'm part of this OneHeart movement. Thank you so much. To be honest, the impression, the presentation, the heart, the strength, the eagerness, which I have seen in every one of us here, if we continue the way we are going, the way we have just started, we will move the world. I will encourage every one of us, the way this has started, that will continue to take it to the higher level. And with that, everybody, I mean, everybody will want to be part of this movement. Sister that presented, Eva, I think, look at me, my head is going porous. Sister Yasmin, your presentation is awesome. There is nothing to say but to say thank you so much for the grants you have covered. We have taken all your advice on board. We will look into it. If you do not know how to register a business or what business to go into, just look back at your background. see the things, maybe a business in your family that is nothing happening at the moment. We have already been given the opportunity to rekindle that business through OnPassive. Look into it. You can get advice. There's advice everywhere online. You can even get in touch with Sister Yvonne. You can get in touch with Sister Yasmin and so many others here. You will be directed because all of us have the open heart to help each other because we are here to make progress. We are here to succeed. We are here to help each and everybody to get to the point where we are going to get to. Do not mind the way things are happening now. Yes, things are slow, but our CEO is making it right for everybody to laugh at last. I promise you, we all will laugh at last. Let's all build the ground, only be connected, only be part of it. Because in the end, we are all going to laugh. That's the little I want to drop now. Maybe in future, I will have the chance and opportunity with time to say more things. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. May the Almighty God guide us. May the Almighty God protect us. May the Almighty God see us through in what we have set our hearts to do and achieve in this movement. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sister, for being the part of this movement, and the words you spoke, it really were being felt. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. We would for sure make this movement as far as we can make this reachable to the world. Thank you. I would really love to call our brother John Birala to have his supportive word for us. Thank you. Over to you.
There we go. I was having a little trouble unmuting there. Thank you for having me. And I just wanted to come on and say hello. I heard you a little earlier mention me, and I want to just come on and say I do support you. And I'm very happy to be here. And I wanted to mention that I noticed today there's quite a few more gentlemen this week joining me as well. So I just wanted to come on and tell you that. We'll get some more gentlemen here next week. That's all I have for you. Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Yes, we welcome all the brothers and we welcome all the men because women, we are incomplete without men. So every brothers across the globe are most welcome with this movement as well. Thank you so much. Moving on to Tina, all the way from Singapore. Tina, over to you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of the beautiful, wow, the women of worth. I think I would like to thank all the preceding speakers that spoke before me, and especially so the host, Rita and Yvonne. I appreciate all of you for having me here. Sister Yasmin, your presentation, phenomenal as usual. You are the phenomenal wow for me. And John Barilla, Mr. Tin Man, what Rika said, woman, we are wow men. So I would like to I would like to actually just add on a little bit with regards to us women coming together with this OneHeart movement. We must remember that we are here collective as one heart. So whatever we do, whatever business strategy that we do have, to make sure that we collaborate. That's the thing where we sometimes miss out. Just like I was with Zaida and her sister Fairuz trying to push the online movement for our refugees in Malaysia, but we forgot one thing. The order fulfillment, we didn't think through it properly and didn't collaborate with what was ready for us. So that is the lesson that we learned there. And it was actually really phenomenal also that we have managed to reach out, not because of the internet. And that's why I love the internet. It is that power that the internet gives us to collectively bring all of us across the world into this one room, in this one heart movement. And so remember that we must collaborate with every little thing that we need to do, or little strategy that we have. Collaborate. Dr. Yvonne, I met her when I was doing my home chance project in the Milo show. I'm not sure whether Lynn remember that. She talked about education, and I said, yes, we should collaborate, because her education is part of the homework chance project that I had. So we all have our little specialties and little expertise that we have. So as WOW, the women of worth, let's get on together. Women out there, you are all WOWs. Thank you very much for letting me speak. Love you all.
Wow, Tina, wow, this is amazing. That's why we say we have to share our experiences, because everyone would have their part of experiences which they would like to share with us, with everyone, indeed, the world. And we would be able to catch few from here, few from there, and few from each of us, right? And that is how we will learn and grow together. I would like to call upon a person, or not a person, but a sister who has not only designed this background for today, but also have, I mean, she has proposed for this particular set of this webinar today, when we say the subject, right? And it really helped. Divina sister, we would love to hear from you.
I think I need to make her.
Can you hear me now? Okay, I can unmute now. Thank you. Thank you, Rekha. Thank you, Yasmin. And thank you, everybody, for being here today, supporting us. It means a lot to us. And I just piggyback to what Tina just said, collaboration. Yes, I agree totally. Collaboration is very important. You have to connect. You have to collaborate, and you have to build a community. And, you know, building community is so important in business world, because networking is where all the rich, is the skill that the rich has mastered, is networking. And so networking, building relationship is the key on becoming a successful business person. Most people, what they do is they trying to sell before they build, and that doesn't work. You have to really build before you sell the product. You cannot force the products on the buyer. You have to build that trust. You have to build that relationship, and you have to understand what their needs and their pain is. Then, you know, they will buy your products. You have to address their pain. Just like all of us, we don't really take a Tylenol, right, until we have a headache. So we have to understand that point right there, is that the buyer don't buy your products until they have a need and the wants for that products. And in order to do that, you have to understand, you have to build a relationship with them. So you understand your client, you understand your buyer needs and wants. So that is very, very important. So that if you look at the study for last year, you will see a lot of companies spend a lot of money in understanding how to solve the problem, how to understand how they can solve, a problem that we have, so that they can address, so they can make the products to solve the problems. So that's what we need to do. It's very simple, but it's very powerful. It's building a relationship so you understand the need and wants of the customer, and then you start to sell. So my goal is always build and sell, not sell and build. You have to build a community, you have to build a relationship, then you sell the products. And that's always work. You cannot force the products on any people. They don't take the Tylenol until they have a headache. So you have to understand what their pain point is. Then you address, you bring the products to the customer. So that's all I have. It's very simple, but it's a golden nugget, and hopefully it will help.
Wow, wow, wow. We are Wow Women. And this is how we will be growing. Okay. Am I audible? Thank you so much, Divina sister. Collaboration, the word that you used, and so did Dina. It really, really would help us. And this is how we would be collaborating with each other's knowledge, with each other's experiences, and spread it to each other. That is how we will learn and teach. Thank you so much. We have another hand raised, and moving on a little quick because we have to look at the time as well. Karina Len's sister, all the way from Canada. Over to you.
Can you hear me? Awesome. Hi, guys. Thank you so much, Rekha, for letting me speak. And thank you. I wanted to just pop on and say thank you to Dr. Yvonne and Davina for inviting me. Thank you for being patient with me when I was on my short holiday. So I'm just happy to be here. And I want to say thank you personally to them. I love you guys very much. Thank you very much, Rekha, for letting me speak.
Wow, so sweet, so sweet. Very simple, short message, and gratitude, the word of thank you to each other. It gives us the connectivity from heart to heart. And thank you so much for being the part of this movement as well. We will learn to adjust with each other's sisters, right? We have a long way to go, the long journey together. We have to be together. And this is all for today, I believe. But yes, I would like to call upon Lynn Nakamoto sister once again, so that we can have you speak upon the webinar that we held today. It was an amazing one. Thank you so much for having us together. Over to you, Lynn.
Wow, what a great, great webinar. I mean, we are a baby in terms of being a webinar that has just started recently, but I think we're making good progress. I feel like we all share that common thread, being women, and the men here, they support the women. I'm not excluding you, but I'm just saying that we have that commonality amongst us. So when we speak, it really hits our heart. Can you feel it? I'm sure all of you can feel it when we listen to each other speak. And that's really priceless. It's so special. I get emotional about it because I think, wow, what this group here is going to do for the world. I mean, yeah, we're small. I mean, we had maybe 50 people here today, but you know what? We're going to grow because the message that we share is going to resonate with the world. It's going to resonate with women everywhere. I guarantee you that. So I'm just so thrilled that we have this group together, and the people that are here today on this poster, not only them, but including them, they came forward and said, yes, we want to be part of this OneHeart movement. I mean, it wasn't as if we had to pull teeth. These people here that you see behind us readily consented and say, yes, I want to be part of this really special group, this wonderful movement. And so I am just so thrilled. I'm so excited that we have this group together. Let's stick together, people, stay with it, come back week after week. We will adjust as we go. We're learning as we grow, right? We're brand new. So We're accepting a lot of input from you. You know, as we say, we're collaborating. Collaborating means listening to one another, keeping an open mind, keeping an open heart. And that's what we have going for us. So I am just thrilled beyond words that we have this today, and that it's going to be weekly. It's never going to end. We're going to keep this going, okay? Even when the apples come, we still need to keep it going. So let's keep focused. Let's keep on going. We're going in the right direction. So I want to thank, Rekha did a wonderful job today in moderating. Yvonne is one of the key people here, getting us together, making it happen. Davina has been working so hard. We have Yasmin and Amina as the core as well. I mean, we appreciate you for all that you're doing on a weekly basis. It's a lot of planning, a lot of collaborating that's going on, and it's never going to end. So thank you again for everyone being here. And again, I may sound like a broken record, but I know this, people. We want to promote this group. Coming here today is a start, but we need to spread the word, right? So what we're going to do when this is over, you're going to get the recording, which is on YouTube, and you're going to share it. Share it personally with people you know. Share it in social media. Share, because we want to bless others with this particular One Heart movement. Bless people. Thank you so much, and back to you, Rekha.
Thank you so much, Lynn, sister. Yes. Your presence, and today with Rob, brother Rob, and you both together, it meant a lot for us, this One Heart movement, because when we start with heart, and when we end with heart. What I mean is that when we are born with one heart, which is always letting us know that we are alive. But when we take the last breath, it stops breathing. It stops, giving you the hint that I'm no more. So let's just, within this time duration and within this time that we have, let's do something good for the world with One Heart movement. Come along, all the sisters. Let's enjoy this ride, this beautiful ride that we have. This is going to change. At least we would be able to bring the smile on many faces, and many dreams would come true. Thank you so much. And for the last, but not the least, to end the session, I would like to call upon our sister who has been working so hard for this One Heart movement. She's none other than Dr. Yvonne, our sister. Over to you.
Thank you guys so much. I am so overjoyed, and I'm not going to talk that much, but the joy that fills me, fills my heart. And even I start talking about you guys to my entire family, because this is what I've been waiting for to help me, nurture me along the way, to relieve that child that I was, in order to also extend it to others. So before I go to the closing remarks, I want to thank those heavy men that are here with us. Without you, we will not be able to stand. But I so love all of you, my sisters. All of you have contributed. Just being present here. Presence is very important. There is a kind of power to just sit and also listen, even if you don't talk. So we really appreciate you all. So one thing that I always like to say is that I invite you all professionally. I invite you all, what can I say? With gratitude, to come and attend one global movement. This movement is for children. We will not be completing our jobs if we do not help raise children. Every child, in my view, is being raised by the entire village. I was raised by an entire village. I am still being raised right now by the village of One Heart movement. Please, every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Day Time. And that is why we put these groups together, because one cannot go without the other. Otherwise, we would not be completing our job in the world. I urge you guys, there are a lot of talents, bring ideas on how we can grow our children globally. So thank you guys so much. As we leave from here on this special space every Thursday, let us all remember this one thing. We are sisters, chosen, appointed, and anointed to serve one another, our families, our communities, our children, our husband, to serve even the homeless, the hungry, to serve the pauper on the street who does not know where to go. Let us stay focused and come together in a circle of love to build, create, and to nurture, to communicate from our very own heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yvonne. And I really would like to announce one more thing here. If we have our children who are above 18, those who are listening to us, we would have a special session for the youth. Topic would be decided later. However, yes, all the youth who are the part of On Passive are invited. Please join us so that we can share your point of view with the world and let the youth, the new generation, learn together with this movement as well. Thank you, Yvonne. And let's call it a day. But yes, from here we would end the session. However, we would still be with each other to collaborate and discuss on the feedback for today that would make us more strong, and we would learn from our mistakes as well. So yes, we will end the session. However, please do not leave for at least 10 or 15 minutes. We would be sharing our feedbacks with each other. Thank you so much. So shall we end the session, all of you? So yes, till next Thursday, take care of yourself, because health is wealth. Take care and bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Beautiful.
Lynn,
Thank
if you can
you
close,
so much.
if you can stop the record,
Live stream.
live stream.
Sure.